Today I want to talk about, what is it? What was I talking about? Oh, story time. Hey guys, what's up? It's Cody, and this is Cody Ryan TV, and I'm back for another video. Today I want to do a little video about story time that I have for you guys, having to do with my first semester at college and my crazy, weird, loud heathens of Suitemates that I had. So, when you start college, obviously, a lot of the time you start in the dorms as a freshman. So I was rooming with one of my really good friends from my hometown. We both decided to go to the same university. And so we're like, hey man, let's become roommates. And so we did. I moved in early, about a week early, because my parents weren't able to help me move my stuff until a few days after the actual move-in date for the school. So I came up a week early with as much stuff as I could fit into my car. I mean, I've told you this story before. I was in this dorm for a while. It's on my playlist. I've made a video about it. My roommate finally moved in, and we were like, yeah, we're probably gonna get these cool guys as our suite mates. Our dorm was 2 people in one room, 2 people in another, and then we all 4 of us shared a bathroom. They moved in, and we had a friend over, and all 3 of us went over, and we're like, hey, we're gonna get some food, we're gonna just hang out tonight. Do you guys wanna come? Do you guys wanna get to know each other? I mean, we're gonna be living with each other. And they were like, no thanks. And we're like, okay, that's cool. We got off kind of on a weird start with them because they didn't want to be our friends. And that's cool, I mean, I understand that. But it was just the way that their dynamic was with us. We would try to make contact with them and they didn't want any part of it. So we were like, whatever, fine, we just share a bathroom, we don't see them much anyway. They're probably about 2 weeks in their school. I started hearing bangs on the walls, and they were turning up the TV really loud. The one that was closest to my bed, literally the other side of these paper thin walls, would just knock, do this little beat, just over and over, and just for 5 minutes, just on the wall next to my face. So I would knock back, I'd be like, knock back, hey, cut it out, shut up. And he would just knock back twice as loud, and I was like, oh, okay. So I talked to my roommate about it, and he was like, dude, you probably just let it go, it's probably not that big of a deal. He was right, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm kind of a understanding person. I like to think that, oh, maybe he just was really nervous or something and needed to knock on the walls all the time. And then the yelling started. They were yelling at their TV, which was turned up all the way next to my face across the wall. They were playing FIFA. FIFA is what started this. That's the game that I heard all the time across the wall. I don't remember how this happened, but we ended up in their room one day and they were playing FIFA with each other. My roommate versus our suite mates. My roommate was kicking our suite mate's ass at FIFA, and he was getting angry and getting just fuck you, fuck this, just angry at my roommate. I like to think that's where the hatred for us started. Weeks went by, I didn't say anything about the knocking or the yelling or the TV very loud. And then it started getting later and later into the night, into where they were playing these video games and yelling at the TV, and they would throw things at the wall. So at this time it was around November, and I had been uploading these snaps to Snapchat hey, my roommates are being fucking Neanderthal. Can you please do something? Still nothing. So I texted him, and I texted him I don't have the text anymore. I deleted it, but it was a long paragraph just basically saying, roommates are being pretty loud, can you just tell them just to be quiet a little bit? I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, I have an exam in the morning, thanks so much, bye. And he never did anything about it, ever, and they just kept going all night. I never really thought about calling the lobby. I guess I should have called the lobby. I guess that maybe in hindsight that would have been like a better thing to do. That night, I also snapped. I had that exam in the morning. It was about 2:15, 2:30, and my roommate was still up too because they were like throwing shoes at the wall. Like literally, just imagine like a shoe hitting the wall next to your face. I mean, at 2 o'clock in the morning, like it's dark in your room, and all of a sudden, boom, this thing hits like next to your face, and you're like, oh my god. Like as loudly as I could, like got out of my bed, slammed open the door to the bathroom and just yelled, hey, can you shut the fuck up, please? We're trying to sleep. And then like I just slammed the bathroom door and went back to sleep, and they were quiet for about a week. The next week, and we were in my room, and these guys were yelling. It was the middle of the day. These guys were yelling, throwing things at the wall, yelling at each other. I literally heard every single cuss word like in the book in like 5 minutes of listening to these guys. Like they were playing FIFA, but obviously they weren't very good at it. Like they should have given up a long time ago. So my friend's like, hey, let's bang back. Let's bang back on the walls. And so we're like, yeah, that's funny. It's like midday, like haha, like no one's trying to sleep, it's fine. So we like knocked back on the walls. There were like 5 of us just like knocking on the walls. And then they started banging on the walls, and like at first we were like, haha, like we're just like, this is fun, like this is funny. And then they took it like to another level. So I had this shelf over my bed. They were banging back on the wall so hard that it was knocking things off of my shelf, and like glass things like off my shelf. Why did I have glass things on my shelf? It was kind of just like the final straw. I just dealt with it for the rest of the semester, and they were like literally the worst humans ever. Like we never did anything to them. We invited them to be friends. I went into it thinking that, hey, maybe we could all be friends, but they didn't want to. Which one was that, Maddie?
The Maddie story where she's like, one day.
Oh, okay. And another time, my girlfriend just reminded me of another time we were with our friends in our room, and like they were banging on the walls like they always fucking do. My friend just got really tired of it, and she's like, I'm gonna tell them something. And I was like, Maddie, just don't tell them anything. Like we've tried a million things to get them to stop. And she had my roommate's shirt as a do-rag, like the neck collar part was like, and it was hanging back. Anyway, she has a do-rag on. He wasn't home. She had his shirt on, was a do-rag. And she bursted into their room, knocked on their door, basically bursted in their room and said, and what'd she say? She was like, oh yeah, she's like, why you bang 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 the choo-choo train in here, huh? And they were like, and like one of them was just like sitting there like with his shirt off, like on his side of the room, and she looked over at both of them, she's like, you two fucking? And they were like, nah man, nah, like what? No, that's gay, like what? Like they got so like pissed off and weirdly defensive about it. They took it oddly, like it was weird the way that they took that. I don't ever think I heard a girl in that room ever. I'm not shaming anybody, it's fine. But they were really off and defensive about everything. Long story short, I was able to get out of the dorms by my second semester, got an apartment. I'm here now, but it's a lot better. I like my new roommates a whole lot more. They're way, like, quieter. I think I'm literally, like, probably the loudest one. Well, that's saying a lot, because I'm not that loud of a person, I don't think. And so, that was my story time about my roommates from hell, or rather, Suitemates from hell. So, I mean, I'm not just saying that that's gonna happen to you if you go to college and you get Suitemates, but be wary that it may, because I came in there with every intention of being friends with these people, and a lot of my friends, they just don't like their roommates. They don't like their roommates, they don't like their Suitemates, they just don't get along with them, and coming in with the idea that every single time you're gonna be best friends with your roommate, that's a little bit far-fetched. Although, my girlfriend's pretty good friends with her roommate. We're all...
Love my papa.
She's probably watching this video right now. actually. Hey, Piper. But when they do turn out great, it's great. Don't be that guy that bangs on the walls and yells at your video game system because you're not very good at them. Like, just thinking about it just like pisses me off. But anyway, alright. But I'm Cody and this is Cody Ryan TV. I'll have another video uploaded for you guys by next week. And don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget that we only have one planet, so don't fuck it up. See you guys later.